This is William Hamilton speaking to you from the ER at the Medical University of South Carolina. I'm going to be fine. I have some superficial burns on my right arm, which unfortunately is the arm I use. But I'll be fine in a week or so, and I'll be able to continue with most of my work as soon as I get out of the hospital today. I'd like to thank everybody that came to the demonstration this morning. It was certainly worth it. We managed to make about a dozen Rosa Parks pancakes before the little butane stove blew up. You're really supposed to use propane when you're cooking like this, because that way you have the big metal bottle that's at the end of the hose, and you stand up and the stove stands up, and you have it under a tent on a table. But the city wouldn't let us have tents and tables, and I didn't want to bring a whole bunch of gear because the city doesn't want us to succeed. The dozen pancakes I managed to make and hand out were very meaningful to people. They were made using Rosa Parks' original recipe from scratch on the spot, which I had never done before. We've made these pancakes in restaurants and kitchens and all sorts of places, but we'd never made them, flat out in a park like that before. And we've done that. We do that at Burning Man events all the time. We have a huge kitchen and I cook in it, but we use propane. We don't use the little butane stoves because they're supposed to shut off if they overheat, but this one didn't. And I don't know why. But I did manage to give a dozen people the pancakes. The children were very excited about them. They liked the diversity sprinkles. They liked the pancakes, and they learned the story. Their parents were telling the story of Rosa Parks. Rosa Parks probably made these pancakes to feed people at demonstrations. And I've had 5 people already tell me, why do something that's so hard? Ladies and gentlemen, stopping Elon Musk and Donald Trump from destroying our community and our country, stopping Mayor Cogswell from turning Charleston into a place for rich people and tourists to enjoy, and sidelining us, our freedom of speech, our community, our values, our living wage, our places to live, our ability to use our own parks. Things like the Low Line, where they said, well, you don't need rapid transit into the city. That will diminish the user experience. So we're just going to put your buses, your rapid transit buses, in the middle of traffic on Meeting Street. To stop these things, we have to do hard things, meaningful things. And I know the power of making those pancakes and handing them to people with my own hands. We need to do a lot of hard things. Sometimes things go wrong. Sometimes we push too hard and we try to do too much. But our country is worth it. I have ancestors that have died in the American Revolution, the American Civil War. I had ancestors that were wounded in World War I, and I've had ancestors